Thank you for joining us today. I am Phil Washington, the CEO of Denver International Airport. We're so happy to have everyone here. This is an important milestone for all of us. Isn't this beautiful? Isn't this beautiful? This is an important milestone for the Great Hall Project. This is the completion of phase one. Yes, we still have a lot of work to do, but the completion of phase one is very important. In less than 20 months and millions of dollars under budget, our contractor, Hensel Phelps, has stepped in to complete this first phase. We are bringing an enhanced check-in process for United and Southwest. You'll hear from their representatives in a few minutes, and also Frontier passengers next year. This, of course, is the first phase of this very, very critical project that will ultimately enhance security, increase capacity, improve operational efficiency, and really elevate and enhance the customer experience. It's also a key part of our Vision 100 plan, which is a comprehensive plan that will help ensure the airport is ready and able to effectively serve 100 million passengers. Everybody say 100 million passengers. Yeah. We're going to do that. The passenger volume has increased faster than any airport, a large hub airport in this country. And just last week, we were deemed the third largest airport in the world. And so isn't that something? This Vision 100, yes, please. This Vision 100 consists of 4 pillars: powering our people, growing our infrastructure, maintaining what we have, our asset management, expanding global connections as well. So clearly, the Great Hall Project falls into that growing our infrastructure, and with that inevitable growth, it's absolutely essential that we continue the momentum on this project. We cannot stop here with phase one. We've got to finish and rebuild this entire terminal to accommodate the passenger volumes that we will see in the next 5 to 10 years. We'll continue to work on phase two. We have already broke ground on phase two of this Great Hall project, and we're in the process of defining phase three, the final phase of this project right now. But today we're here, of course, to celebrate the completion of this first phase. We have a number of partners here. We have the mayor here, the mayor of the great city of Denver, Mayor Michael Hancock, which you'll hear from in a minute. Give him a hand, please. We want to thank the entire Denver City Council. I believe Councilman Chris Herndon is here, not sure. Don't see him, but I think he's coming. The Federal Aviation Administration that you will hear from today, TSA, our airline partners, including United and Southwest, Hensel Phelps, Jacobs, Stantec, Sky Blue, Gilmore Construction, numerous subcontractors, our tourism and chamber partners, our concessionaires, and of course our dedicated DEN project team. And let me just talk just a little bit about our great project team led by Michael Sheehan. Where's Michael Sheehan? There he is. He's near the back of the crowd because he's working on phase two right now. He just took a little break. His team have been wonderful. And let me also acknowledge my predecessor, Kim Day, as well, for her leadership during her long tenure here at DEN. And let me also mention our ops team, because, you know, I mentioned in a press conference last week, we're renovating, we're actually building a whole new terminal. and it's like your house where we are renovating. You could be renovating your house and still living in it. That's what we're doing with this airport. And so our operations team, our purple shirts, and the entire team at DEN has just done a great job. So with the completion of this phase, United and Southwest passengers will get to experience this beautiful new check-in space. There's 4 new restrooms, 31,000 additional square footage to improve passenger flow. The passengers will really be excited about the removal of the construction walls that you see here in the middle of the center of the terminal on levels 5 and 6. In fact, starting next week, November the 1st, passengers will be able to walk through from north and south and without a detour on level 5. And then November 10th, we will be fully operational, and the new ticketing pods will be open for use on both east and west sides. And so being able to walk freely from north to south, inside and outside on level 6 becomes very important. So there's one person who truly understands the importance of completing additional work and preparing for our future. I mean, we know infrastructure is multi-generational. And so our mayor, Michael Hancock, he's been a strong proponent of the Great Hall Project and the airport. So here to talk more about the importance of this project and DEN is our great mayor, Michael Hancock. Sir.
Thank you, Phil, and I'm going to ask you once again to give Phil Washington a round of applause for accepting the baton. You know, we could not have asked for a better person to assume the controls and leadership of this airport, a guy who's demonstrated time and time again his capacity to grab a hold of large-scale projects and organizations and to successfully move them forward. We are very blessed to have a Phil Washington and that he picked up the phone when I called and said, Phil, how about coming back home and assuming leadership of the airport? Thanks again, Phil, for accepting the baton. I want to join Phil in celebrating Kim Day today, and I want folks to know it's not lost on us the challenging journey it's been for this project. We don't have to recap it, talk about it again, but it's been a challenge. But in everything and how I look at life, all great things have been at some point challenged. Did you know that pearls and diamonds come from bacteria? But they are some of the most precious stones that we all yearn to own. This airport is our greatest, most precious stone, and it's been through some moments of bacteria and challenges. And I'm grateful that today, as we cut the ribbon, we're going to unveil some beautiful gems for the entire region, the Rocky Mountain region today. And so I want to celebrate those who are at DEN, as Phil did, who grabbed a hold of this and said, Mayor, we want this. We know we're coming from challenging times, but we own this. This is our airport. And so to Kim Day and Crystal D. Herrera and Mike Sheehan, once again, give them a round of applause, the entire team who said, don't give up on us. We want it, and we're going to show you we can do it right. And so it's a pleasure to be here today. To Councilman Hernan, thank you for being here. Alan Salazar, my chief of staff, all who have lived this moment. It's great to be here for the second major milestone of this year of the Great Hall Project. You might recall in July, we kicked off phase 2. As Phil talked about, we're excited about phase 2. It will be completed right around mid-2024. But as Phil mentioned, we need to keep going while everyone is mobilized here, while we're still focused on the safety, while we have momentum. We need to keep going to phase 3 to build the security checkpoint on level 6 east, and possibly make other improvements to prepare the airport for the future. The airport is a tremendous asset for Denver, our region and the entire state, generating more than $33 billion in economic impact each year. Our airport provides about 30,000 direct jobs, but it also supports in excess of 260,000 jobs. By preparing this airport for the future, We are stimulating our economy right now, and we are also saying not only are we preparing to recover from the pandemic, we are preparing to roar. And we can assure that DEN will continue to stimulate the economy and sustain that recovery, provide new business opportunities, and further expand our global reach, which has always been our goal. We were excited to wake up, Phil, and to read the report that DEN was the third busiest airport in the world now, today. And we did say the world. Y'all heard that, correct? And we know that DEN is recovering fast and strong from the pandemic. Passenger numbers are only going to increase. And I'm sure many of you noticed the long lines to get through security. That will be fixed as well. We also know that our airlines are committed to growing here at DEN with our new 39 gates that have already been accounted for, and there are requests for even more gates. Our airlines are still adding routes, and new airlines are coming to our airport. Our top 3 airlines continue to have strong presence in DEN. I want you to listen to this. Going into the pandemic, DEN was the largest operation for Frontier Airlines. Now DEN also ranks as the largest operation for Southwest Airlines, and last quarter for United Airlines as well. That is unprecedented for a U.S. airport to be the largest operation for 3 airlines, and it speaks to the importance of projects like the Great Hall and gate expansions to keep our airlines, our airports moving forward. So that's not to say that we don't recognize the challenges that this Great Hall project has presented, as I talked about earlier. But we want to again thank the DEN project team, Hensel Phelps and the partners who have really turned around this challenge into something that we can all be very proud of. I'm very proud of what you've accomplished since March of 2020. And I'm confident in our ability to complete the project on time and again on budget. No, we will complete the project on time and within budget. In the end, we have a terminal built for, as Phil pointed out, 100 million plus passengers and a facility that will allow our tremendous airlines to grow. Vision 100, as Phil pointed out, is no joke. We're thriving under Phil's leadership toward that vision. And the residents and visitors will have the benefit of new technology, enhanced security, improved passenger experience. And we will continue to celebrate the successes and partnerships that already make DEN a great airport. So, to the airlines, we thank you for being our partners and trusting us. To our concessionaires, we thank you for your investments and being our partners. To our federal partners, FAA and others, community partners, and to most of all, our passengers that make DEN one of the best airports in the world to connect through or to originate from. And thank you to Hensel Phelps and all of our subcontractors and the DEN project team for once again getting us one step closer to completing this terminal for the future. God bless you all, and congratulations to everyone.
Thank you so much, Mayor. We appreciate you being here and your continued support. Next, I'd like to introduce another important partner for the airport and our everyday operations, Winsome Linford, the Federal Aviation Deputy Associate Minister for Airports. Winsome was appointed Deputy Associate Administrator for Airports on February 1st, 2017, and his task was leading the planning and development of a safe and efficient national airport system. Please welcome Winsome Linford.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Mr. Washington. It's an honor to be here today to join in this celebration. I was here taking a tour of the airport in May of 2017, and that's when I first learned about the Terminal Development Program. And so here we are today, finishing the first phase, and it is everything I imagined and so much more. And I can't wait to see what it grows into. As you look around the airport, you will quickly understand how the airside and the landside projects are symbiotic. They work together. such as moving aircraft from the runways to the taxiways, and then passengers flowing through the terminals. It is important that all of it, must be functioning at a high level to ensure an efficient operation of the airport and the aviation system. The FAA has supported airports projects over the years, and this project is no different. Since 2019, the FAA has provided funding totaling more than $648 million for operations, maintenance, and airside development projects. This funding freed up needed airport capital to undertake terminal and landside projects such as this Great Hall here in Denver. As we see the amazing transformation of the Great Hall and how Denver International Airport is on a path to building its future in support of Denver's growing economy, we also know that the Denver's Department of Aviation is working to create pathways for aviation careers through education and new job opportunities. Mr. Washington recently shared DEN's vision of transforming the workforce of the future and creating opportunities, especially for minority youth in the Denver area, that will support airport and surrounding aviation industry. This is important to the Biden-Harris administration and the FAA as we look forward to all the opportunities that this development project and these education and STEM programs will yield in supporting our aviation industry of the future. Thank you so much for including me on this exciting day, and congratulations on your Great Hall project.
Thank you, Ms. Winford, appreciate it. And thank you to the entire FAA team for all you do to support DEN. You know, as Winsome mentioned, I was meeting with her in Washington just last week, talking about this project, and she said, you know what, I'm getting on a plane, I'm coming out there. So that's fantastic from Washington, D.C. As I mentioned earlier, we have many partners who've helped bring this project to fruition. Our airline partners have been instrumental in our success. Their continued commitment and desire to grow at DEN is the reason our airport is prospering today. They understand the importance of the project. They've provided the support we need to move forward. With that, I'd like to first welcome Matt Miller, the VP of United's Denver Airport Operations, to share a little bit about what this project means for their operations and their passengers. Welcome, Matt.
Hi there, good afternoon. Thanks for that introduction, Phil and Mayor Hancock. Thanks for making this day possible for our entire community, but particularly for the 6,000 employees that call Denver home. This is just such a thrilling day for us. I know it's been many years in the making. Again, with most projects, there's been ups and downs, but I don't think anyone can disagree with the fact that this is absolutely a world-class facility that we're unveiling today. And United's so excited to be able to offer that to our customers in just a little over a week. You know, as the Mayor was saying, we're excited about the growth opportunities here in Denver. And certainly United has a long history, over 85 years of serving the Denver market, with its ups and downs as always in the industry. But as we look forward, even prior to the pandemic and certainly coming out of the pandemic, Denver is not just the largest hub for United Airlines right now, but it is the fastest growing. Many of you know right before the pandemic hit, we signed a new lease that will bring us up to 90 gates here next year. And that is coupled with an investment of over $825 million that we're going to make in our existing gates to modernize them. So the experience that customers have here in the lobby will continue on as they go to our gates and board their aircraft. And that's just one part of the investment that we've been able to make as we come out of this pandemic. And it's dubbed United Next, because we don't want to come out of this crisis as the same airline. We plan to come out of this crisis not just as a larger airline with 500 new aircraft being delivered over the next few years, but it's about investments in airports and infrastructure, the things that make an operation work. And I really credit the city on having a vision many, many years ago about continuing to grow and enhance the experience here in Denver. Often in the airline industry, as you grow, sometimes the infrastructure follows the growth. And here for us to be able to be the fastest growing hub in our entire system and unveiling a world-class large lobby that will accommodate our ability to get up to over 700 flights a day here in Denver. So again, we're not just the largest right now and the fastest growing. Denver will be the largest hub in United System for many years to come. And that's just a thrilling place to be. And so, I just want to let both the mayor and Phil know, United is committed to Denver. Our employees are committed to Denver. With that growth, we go from 6,000 employees to 9,000 employees, inclusive of our world-class flight training center that's just down the road. So again, just the ability to be a part of this and the ability to say that this is a product that we want to offer our customers next week, but also for many years in the future. We look forward to all the additional enhancements that we'll have as part of phase 2 and downwards into phase 3, because it is what will set Denver apart. It is what will keep Denver being one of the premier airlines, not just in the US, but in the world. So again, thanks for this great opportunity, and it's great to be a part of it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Matt. Just enjoy working with you. Next, I'd like to welcome another important partner here, Pat Collin, who is the Vice President of Real Estate for Southwest Airlines, who will share his insights. How y'all doing? Yeah. Who will share his insights about the project and how it will help Southwest Airlines operations at Den. Paul.
Good afternoon, and thank you for the rousing support from the back. Thank you, Mayor Hancock. Thank you, Phil. It's great to be in Denver today, where our mile-high heart is beaming with pride. First, I'd like to share a very special thank you to our Southwest Warriors who are in the audience today, because without them, we wouldn't be able to do what we do best, connect our customers to what's important in their lives. Please give them and all the airline employees in the audience today a big round of applause. As we usher in a new era of bringing technology to our customers and our employees, these new ticketing pods will allow us to continue our efforts to make the check-in and bag check process seamless, and allow our people to continue delivering our famous hospitality to every customer coming through Denver. This is just one of the many milestones of the Great Hall Project, and I think I can speak for all of us today, including our employees and our customers. We can't wait to see the overall project come in on time and on budget. We are all working together to support the airport's vision to welcome 100 million customers by the early 2030s. So as we continue celebrating our 15th year of service in Denver, and on behalf of our 4,500 employees based here in Denver, thank you for having us here today. Thank you for the partnership, and we look forward to turning on our new kiosks in the coming days. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Paul. Thank you to all of the airline partners for the continued commitment. And just FYI, that was Southwest employees over there that was doing the screaming. Yeah. Finally, I'd like to welcome our construction partner on the project, Derek Holfein, VP and District Manager for Hemphill Phelps. Derek and his team came into this project under some difficult circumstances, but they rose to the challenge, and we appreciate the support and the fact that there are partners in this. So please welcome Derek Holfein.
Good afternoon. Well, I'm excited to be here. I've walked this project so many times when it was just a canvas, and now you have this, beautiful lobby area, which is really paving the way for the future of air travel. So I'm pretty excited to be here. This has been one of the most collaborative projects our team has ever been involved with. And I would say on behalf of our consultants and all of our design partners, they would say the same. I'm not gonna take away from the closing a little bit, and I'll make it quick. There's two facts that are very important to our team. One being the mere fact that 28% of our payment went to MWBE firms. Absolutely, clap for that, absolutely. And our goal was 18%. So we exceeded our goal, and I really am proud of our team of everything they've done to do that. We're also proud of the fact that 15% average of our apprenticeship hours were contributed throughout the duration of this project. Another fact that we're very proud of. At the end of the day, I want to thank Mayor Hancock, Mr. Washington, having the trust and courage to have Hensel Phelps complete this project, and we know where we started, and it's all about where we end. So we appreciate the fact that we're here serving Den, and we appreciate the fact that we're here paving the way for the future of air travel. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you again to the entire Hensel Phelps team and all of our contractors and partners on this project. It's been wonderful, and we still have a ways to go to build out the complete terminal. So without further delay, let me tell you how we're gonna play this. We're gonna get to the ribbon cuttings. We will first cut the ribbon right here with our United partners, and then we will move to the east side to cut the ribbon with our Southwest partners. So for those of you, wow, where's United at? What? Okay, all right. For those of you that's in the audience, please stay where you are as we cut each ribbon. And once we're on the east side, we'll ask you all to help us count down for the final ribbon cutting. And following the two ribbon cuttings, please enjoy some cupcakes, refreshments, gin and tonic. No, not gin and tonic, but some cupcakes, some refreshments, and some coffee. Let me again thank everyone for being here today. Now, let's cut the ribbon.
All right, now that we have cut the ribbon on the west side, our speakers will move to the east side to cut the ribbon with the Southwest employees. So we're going to ask everyone else